if you want to know who someone really is, give them a compliment. And then after, if they ain't never seen this video before, after you give them a compliment, they will show their tail if they have been, if they really ain't S. The moment you show, wow, I really appreciate you, and they feel like they got you, that's when you see who they are. So you got to set people up sometimes to see how they really feel about you. You got to, like, everything someone does when you first meet them on down, you have to pay attention to every single thing, because they will show you who they are. You just have to believe them. How they treat the wait staff, how they have micro expressions and microaggressions depending on how people treat you. When someone is around, when there's a third party that they don't know, how do they behave? When there's someone that looks better than them, because everybody has someone that could be considered better than looking than they are. When someone better looking is around them, how do they behave? When someone worse looking, you know, that's up to the eye of the beholder. But when someone that doesn't look as good as them is around them, how do they behave? How do they treat that person? Every single thing that that person does will tell you who they are, and then it's reflected back in how they treat you as well. And what also you have to pay attention to is not just how people talk to you, not what they say, but what do they do to you after you interact with this person? Do you feel better or do you feel worse? You have to get the people that make you feel bad about yourself out of your life, and not make you feel bad about yourself because, or help you feel bad about yourself because you are insecure, because you have to be also insecure for someone to be able to make you feel bad about yourself. But for people that intently try to pull you down, there are people that do that, and that could cause you to feel bad about yourself because it can spark up an insecurity. It's important that you are not around beings and entities like that. You have to get to the place where you can acknowledge who people are and you believe them the first time, establish boundaries the first time, because everything you allow will grow. All right? And it's important that you recognize who's who in your experience and you remember it. I made a video already about forgiving and forgetting, multiple videos about why I think that that is one of the dumbest concepts ever. And I've already said it, so whatever, you can go watch that one. I was like, nah, I'm not mean. I'm just saying, like, you know, you have to remember what people have done to you, and some people have done unforgivable things. You have to remember it. You have to remember what people have done to you so that you can evolve and you can make sure that you are treated better and that you don't experience certain things. You have to remember what was done to you. Forgetting and forgiving people just allows people to continue to mistreat you and continue to treat you any type of way because you don't have any standards. Okay? If you just decide to be the doormat in people's lives, then people are going to walk over you. And that's just what it is. You have to stand up as well. And, you know, that's just what I want to come up on here and say. And, you know, like, you just have to really just believe people for who they are. And you have to pay attention to everything. And one of the ways you can really know who's who is, like I said, not only how they treat everyone else, but when they feel like they've got you, when you've complimented them and you've given them a raging, you know, glowing review, what do they do after that? Because then people say, like, they just always don't be acting right, like right as soon as I get comfortable. That's because that's who that person was this whole time. They just had a mask. So just because someone is nice to you and showing you their representative when they first get to know you, of course they are. You're in the interview phase. Everybody's on their best behavior when they first meet you. And so what do they do after that? What do they do once they feel like they got you? So you have to be, you know, mentally aware enough to recognize that whoever this person is portraying themselves to be is a portrayal of who they are. Because they don't know you. You don't know them. Just like with these celebrities and stuff, people be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe such and such did this. Because you don't know this person. You don't know them for real. You don't know them for real. You don't know them. We don't know these people. They be like, this person would never do that. How do you know? How do you? They don't even know you exist. They don't even know anything about you. They don't care about you. They don't know your name. They don't care about you. They will walk right past you. They wouldn't put you out if you were on fire because they don't know you. They don't care about you. And, oh, I can't believe this person would do that. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking. I get it. Because some stuff is just unfreaking believable. But because you wouldn't just say, like, you wouldn't believe that they would do it. You just wouldn't believe someone would do some of these things that we're discovering. But you know what? People do that. So that's why it's important to trust your instincts and really pay attention to what people do. And when you notice, like, when there's things that you notice and you consider them like, if they cause you to go, separate yourself from people like that, because those people are dangerous for multiple reasons. If someone, especially if you're dating, and they cause you to, like, that was weird, why did they do that, you know, and it wasn't something that could be explained away. It was just something that quickly, like, it was like an alert sign. It was like, doo-doo, radar, something's wrong. Pay attention to that alarm system within yourself and separate yourself from people like that. You have to protect your peace by any means necessary, and that's just what it is. Even the Indian meditating folks say that. Protect your mind by any means necessary. For real. It's true though. You know, because no one's going to love you like you're going to love you. And you set the standard. So, you know, make sure you're good to yourself too. You deserve you too. You deserve the best of you. And you have to pay attention to people. Pay attention. And learn from what they do. Because if someone treats other people bad and they treat you good, it's only a matter of time before they treat you bad too. And the easiest thing I can say is if a man treats his children horribly and he treats you like gold, it's only a matter of time before he starts treating you worse than he treats them kids. He's going to treat you worse. She going to treat you worse. They going to treat you worse. Whoever you with. If they mistreat the people that they are responsible for and the people that they created and brought into this world, they going to mistreat you too. You ain't special. If their own creations wasn't special to them, you ain't nothing. You might be something for now, but once they get tired of you, you'll be lucky if you're still around. You'll be lucky if you're still here. What they'll do to you. So you got to be very careful. Don't get caught up in that hullabaloo. If someone don't take care of their responsibilities, they're going to dog you out eventually. And that's just what it is. Bye. Make sure you like this video, comment, share, and subscribe.